What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Hour. Today we have a little bit of game news about Atari, and then we're gonna, of course, dip into the retro basket, see what we're gonna be playing tonight. So let's dive into it now. This came from. I'm gonna read this because I don't have this shit memorized. This is from GameIndustry.biz. I can't even talk right now. So anyway. Atari announced that it has agreed to acquire the Atari-focused community and new site AtariAge. The site will continue to operate under the management of AtariAge founder Albert Yarusso. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, don't stone me. Whatever. And his team of volunteer moderators. And Yarusso will also take a role with Atari as the company's internal historian. Pretty cool, man. He must have a lot of knowledge about this company, so that's cool. AtariAge launched in 1998 under the name Atari 2600 Nexus and was relaunched as AtariAge in 2001? Yeah. Looks like it says 2001, but it looks like there's also a typo on this page. So, yeah, 2001. But beyond its active forums, the site contains detailed archives with information on Atari hardware and software, Atari-centric magazine and catalog scans, storefront, and even a collection of hacked ROMs and PAL and TSC conversions for the Atari 2600. That's insane. So for 25 years, the AtariAge community has documented Atari games and provided a valuable forum for a large and passionate community of retro game fans, collectors, and homebrew developers, said Atari CEO Wade Rosen. He also went on to say, by bringing AtariAge into the family, we can ensure this important resource gets the support it needs to continue to fulfill its mission for years to come. Atari's been doing a lot lately, so it's making me wonder. I know the game station's about to come out. I've been hearing it's October when we're going to be able to finally get it. Also, they have the 2600 Plus coming out, which I talked about in the last Retro Hour episode. I'm not interested in it. To me, I think it's a money grab by Atari. It's basically the exact same thing as the Game Station Plus or Pro. The Game Station Pro. Except you can put your physical cartridges in it. It's basically just a system that you can play your 2600 and 7800 games on it, and I believe they just changed it. I think you can play 5200 games on it now as well. And you can get these cartridges that have like 10 games on it, and stick it in the system, and it dumps the ROMs into it. It's a ROM dump, kind of like what Evercade does with their carts and stuff, which I don't have a problem with at all. It's just not for me personally. I love Evercade. That is for me, but the Atari 2600 Plus isn't. I'm going to stick with the Game Station. So, that's just me. Let me know if you guys are interested in that system. To me, like I said, it just seems like a money grab to me. So, yeah, so on to the retro basket. Let's see what we're going to play today. Still have quite a few games in here. Quite a few. So let's pick one out. See what it's going to be. All right. Hey, I have this on a couple systems, actually. This is, Mercs 2. I actually have this on the Evercade EXP, and coincidentally, I just downloaded a bunch of Capcom games onto the PS5 in the Capcom Arcade Room, or I forget, I think it's called the Arcade Room, but I downloaded a bunch of stuff in there. However, this is going to be the Japanese version, so nothing's going to be wrote in English, not too much of it anyway. But there really isn't too much like subtitles or anything anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It's the same game, but the Japanese version is on there. I don't know why they don't have the English version, but who cares? Still a badass game. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's play some Mercs 2. This is a badass game. Here we go. Yeah, this game is so cool, man. Hard as hell. Fortunately, you can continue as much as you want because you die a lot. I believe you can have like 3 players at a time in this game, but I live in the middle of nowhere, so I always do shit by myself. So I will die a lot more than I'm supposed to anyway. But this is really cool. This is like, you know, Contra meets Metal Slug meets Atari Warriors. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Really cool. You can get some really cool guns and stuff, or ammo I should say. You can even get a flamethrower, which is my favorite because you can just blast people. You can blast the whole screen with that damn thing. And yeah, the cool thing is I'm playing this on the PS5. Like I said, this is the Japanese version. But you see, that part is in English, so I don't understand it. It's just when the title screen comes on, you can't read that it says Mercs 2. It's a bunch of, you know, Japanese symbols or their alphabet letters. And I can't read that shit. I wish I could. It'd be cool. Let's jump in this Jeep here. Yeah, I remember the first time I played this was on the Evercade EXP, and I've always heard of this game, but that was the first time I actually played it, and man, I had fun on that. And I remember the first time I sat and was playing that game, I played the whole damn game because it was so fun. A little bit of Commando in there too, and people that know me, that Commando is my favorite arcade game of all time, but that game is so damn hard. It's my favorite, but I'm not that good at it at all. And it's in the retro basket, so man, you don't get Never Ending Continues on that. Well, actually, I think you do on the Evercade. However, you start back, like at the beginning of levels, so I get screwed up on that game. I don't know why. I just love that game, but I'm horrible at it. And I'm not real good at this game either, like by myself anyway. I'll die a lot, and I already have. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Cool thing about this is, you know, you're not dead on one hit. You have an energy bar down there in the left-hand corner, and mine's already low, so one more hit and I'm gone. Especially by a tank. I think it'll just fuck me all up. But sometimes you get lucky and dodge bullets the way I am right now, and don't know how I'm doing it. Pure luck, but hey, I'll take it. And sometimes the angle on this game, it can get you too. Because, I mean, you go everywhere. You go left, right, up, down, diagonal. And you got bullets coming at you from every angle. And missiles and grenades and everything else. So, you know, I imagine, you know, they knew what they were doing when they put this in the arcade. They knew that you were going to die a lot. And they were going to get quarters from you. Hey, that's the business, I guess. Which is weird, you know. We don't complain about arcade companies and shit doing that, or gaming companies doing it, but we do it to resellers. I'll bitch about them all day. Oh shit. Yeah, see, a good thing that you get all these continues, because there's just no way around it. You're gonna die. But I think I'll play through this whole game, because it only takes about maybe 20 minutes, 25 tops to beat it. And I'm not like doing like a speed run on it. I'm also gonna run past some shit, but it's definitely not a speed run. But yeah, we should be able to knock this out in 20 minutes easy. Dude looks like Drago from Rocky 4. Dolph. He-Man. Horrible movie, but still great. As bad as it was. You almost want to die sometimes just to get that power shot. It knocks out the big enemies on the screen. Oh, I can't shoot anyone. Oh shit. Yeah, the bad part is, when you die, you continue in such a bad spot. And then bullets just keep on coming. They don't stop. Even when you're dead. They're sitting there firing, and then you hit continue, and then they just keep on firing. And they pretty much load your ass up with bullets. And you're pretty much, when you come back to life, your asshole is a gun. It's just packed with gunpowder. There we go. Give me some food. Yeah, look at this shit. It's just everywhere. So if you got friends that live by you and stuff like that, I highly recommend having a second player in here with you. It'd make it a little easier, but I mean, you're still bound to just get destroyed. And I'm wondering if anyone actually beat this game at the arcade. And if they did, I want to know how much money they spent. They had to have spent a shit ton. But hey man, I totally recommend that, if you don't have the Evercade EXP, to check out that Capcom arcade room. That thing is just badass. And you can't really beat getting licensed arcade games for under $2. I mean, there are some that I've never heard of. They have a bunch of like Street Fighter games and Street Fighter type games, but I'm just not into them anymore. I remember I used to love Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and everything, and I just kind of, I don't know. I can't say I grew out of it, but I think I just got tired of them. Even though that new Mortal Kombat game looks pretty badass. And, I'm saying all this shit, and I'll end up buying it. And I guess there's like a story behind it and everything. I mean, I don't know, the previews for it, all the gameplay and everything, it looks badass. That used to be my game back in the day. It was Mortal Kombat. I loved it. Liked it a lot better than Street Fighter. sure a lot of people would disagree with that, but hey man, preference. We all have it. We all have different preferences. Yeah, look at that shit. That flamethrower, you can just use your rapid fire and just keep it going. Just burn these mofos sliding down the hill. But it never ends. I mean, they keep on coming. And the cool thing is, when you die and continue, you keep that gun. So I'll still have my flamethrower because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna die. It doesn't look like you should, but there's just so much shit. You would think you would just clear everything out. Oh, fuck, man, I just got that. Now you can't get back in it. I guess once you jump out of it, the ride's over. This ain't even fair. I'm sitting here walking in water and these boats are coming at me. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, it's kind of hard to control these. Jesus. I mean, you gotta give them credit. At least they made it a little bit real. You're not gonna survive a gunship shot. It's gonna tear you up. Should I get another gun or not? I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying cooking these guys. Good stuff. There you go. Let's go up here. Let's have ourselves a barbecue. Oh, of course, a bigger boat. And it can handle the fire. They must have coated that boat with some Flex Seal. It can handle it all. And when I blow a hole in the side of it, they'll put flex tape on it. Yeah, they weren't fast enough. Eat shit, buddy. Alright, here we go. I think this might be the last level. It might be. I think it is. It's not a real long game. It's just, like I said, it's hard as hell. You just get bombarded everywhere. From every direction. So I'm sure I'll die about a dozen more times. Shit, why'd I do that? Oh yeah. Oh shit. This tank ain't gonna last long if I keep driving like this. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is, after you blow a tank up, it kind of disappears. I think it would have been cool to... I don't know if anyone on here has ever played Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Like, when you blow tanks up and stuff, like, the shell just stays there. It eventually disappears, but it doesn't just disappear in front of your eyes like this. But, this is old arcade shit, so... It's bound to be like that. It's alright. We love the arcade. I love the arcade, I should say. Not everyone did. I think most everyone my age did. you know, like my boys, you know, they're 19 and 21, and they never really got to experience the arcade life. So, you know, they think some arcade games are cool, others are kind of corny. My 19-year-old came and played the second arcade machine that I built, and he was actually like loving it. He was like, "Man, Dad, that's honestly, this is pretty cool, man." However, that was the only time that he played it. He never came back down and came into my game room and said, "Hey, would you care if I play that again?" So he's just not into the stuff like I am. And neither is my oldest. I mean, I think both of them think that, you know, my generation, it had to have been boring or something, when you just don't get it, man. Like, hell no, it wasn't boring. We had some badass shit. Oh shit, I thought I was done with this. I mean, this thing is loaded with stuff. Damn. How many times have I died since I said I was gonna? I said a dozen. It's had to have been a baker's dozen by now. Come on, dude. You gotta be done. Where's some other missiles coming from? Is that coming from this train? I think it's a train. Okay. There we go. I guess that wasn't the last mission. I thought it was. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I played this. I know it's not a real long game, so there can't be more than 6 level up. This has got to be near the end. It's got to be. Yeah, alright, so there's the wall. Yeah, I think the final boss, I think this is like a short little run to the final boss here. Excuse me. Shit. Might be a short run, but it's a pretty damn hard one, too. Alright. Yeah, these guys are coming at me with, like, fucking bazookas and shit. Alright. Yeah, this has got to be it. Let's cook these mofos up. Sorry, man. If you guys, you know, if you're not the cursing type, I apologize. I have a sailor mouth, man. When I start playing video games, it just kind of slips out. But I also can't lie. I just talk like that. I mean, I talk like that to my bosses. Talk like that to everyone. Get it from my dad. This has got to be taking me to the end. I'm pretty positive. I can't be wrong this many times. Shit. I probably shouldn't have got rid of the flamethrower. That would have been a good thing to keep. I'm pretty sure the final boss, if I remember, you have to time stuff out right on it. Because I think it's like a big plane and it's going to take off, and you pretty much have to stop it from taking off, and that's it. And of course you go through all this shit, and I do remember the ending is just horrible and stupid. And I would have been really pissed at the arcades putting all that money in and getting an ending like that. But I guarantee I will beat this. Yeah, I think it's right up here. Come on. I don't know if I want something else or not. This ammo's not too bad. It's almost like this level don't end. Man, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, this ammo's pretty powerful, but it doesn't have much speed to it. I need some speed. Yeah, you would think you know how to move, because I just said he's gonna kill me, and then boom. Come on. Alright, just continue. Let's explosives, man, they help out a lot. What the hell? I guess I was wrong. What is that, mission 6? Alright. Where the hell's the final boss? Yeah, see right there. Some Japanese writing. I can't read that shit. Yeah, right, here's the final boss. Okay, I knew it was right around the corner. I need to do something before. Yeah, see, it's moving now. I forget what I'm supposed to shoot them guns? Oh, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's gone. That's failed. Alright. Obviously, that's not the place to shoot. Shooting these propellers will do it. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's gonna yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah. Man, that's all I had to do. Shoot them propellers off. That's the game right there, folks. Now watch this shitty ending. Go through all them deaths, and this is what you get. I'll let you watch and enjoy. And that's it. This is the rest of it. I won't bore you with the credits. We'll stop it right when they start. Alright, I hope you guys had a good time with that. I love that game. If you haven't tried out Mercs 2 yet, you got to check it out. Easiest way to find it, if you have a PS4 or PS5, I'm not sure if the Capcom Arcade is on the Xbox. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be, because Capcom makes games for like everything. But you got to go into the stores and check out that Capcom Arcade Room. Pretty cool stuff. You can get it on that. You can actually get the game, like the arcade room itself is free, and the game is like $1.99. Or you can get the evercade EXP, and that's part of the Capcom library that's downloaded onto it. That will run you around $150, but it's a well worth it handheld one of my favorites. The only thing that I could say negative about it is the battery life sucks, but hey man, it doesn't stop me from playing that thing. I love that thing. So, I hope you guys had a good time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel greatly. And until the next video, game on.